Thank you, sir. And I once again thank the Honorable Speaker and his office for admitting my motion to discuss through the short duration discussion under the Rule 50 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business with regard to the need to increase the number of seats in Dayat Nongstoin, West Khasi Hills. Sir, even though the name of Dayat Nongstoin has been specifically mentioned here, but I would like to discuss for all others Dayat also, and I think it will be the benefit of the general public, the benefit of the student, benefit of this house, if we discuss all Dayat that we have in Meghalaya. Sir, I agree, I know that all MLAs, 59 MLAs, and general public are equally concerned with the difficulties of the student to get admission in the respective Dayat, especially in Nongstoin, where we have the intake capacity only 50 students, whereas the applicants for this year, they applied more than 2,000. They want to get into this training center to get themselves trained so that they are fit for the teacher's job. But sadly, sir, that out of this more than 2,000, only 50 students, they got admitted in this institution, in this training center. So we understand, sir, the problem of the management of this Dayat at Nongstoin, and even all MLAs of the district, because this Nongstoin Dayat covering 3 districts, West Khasi Hills, Eastern West Khasi Hills, and our district, Southwest Khasi Hills. So we understand all the MLA of these 3 districts, the kind of problem that we are facing. Students who are trying to get admission there, they don't know the system, the criteria that has been laid down to get admission there, and they are trying always to come to the MLAs and request the MLA's intervention to help them to get admission. I always explain to them that the admission is very fair, nobody can help. You have to sit in the exam, in the entrance test, and I don't know more than that, whether the selection is on merit or based only on the exam that the student, the entrance exam that the student have to sit. Sir, the problem, as I said, that it's continuing and extending to everybody, not only to us in West Khasi Hills, but I hope this problem is prevailed in all the district of Meghalaya to the 7th Dayat that we are having as of now. Sir, another concern, I'm very concerned because our students from Meghalaya, our students from our district, they are running from pillar to post to get admission. And when they do not get admission in our own state, in our own training center, what they do, they are bound to go to get admission somewhere else. Some of them, they went to West Bengal and in so many places in West Bengal. Some of them, they went to Nagaland, they went to Karnataka, to many states to try themselves to get admission in, to get themselves trained in the similar, in DLED. We understand, sir, the problem that they are facing. The problem is that they may fall in the trap of the unrecognized institute, that they may go and when they come back, they waste of their money, waste of their time, but it may not work if they have to go to the unrecognized institution. It had happened, sir, last 2-3 years that our student has been allowed to apply through an iOS, the online exam, and those who qualify are recognized by the state of Meghalaya that they are eligible to apply for MTET in the exam MTET if they have qualified from NIOS. But unfortunately, the Supreme Court has struck down this, and as of now, they are not eligible. those who pass the online exam from NIOS, they are no more eligible to sit for MTET exam. So we understand, sir, this problem that our students are facing. Why our students are so keen to get themselves trained? There are multiple reasons. Some of them, they are so passionate in the teaching job. They want to get teaching job. They want to get themselves trained. I have met some of them, sir, because of the student, they are so keen to get teaching job. They have the passion to be a teacher, but they don't get the opportunity to get themselves admitted in the respective diet. What they did, they came, they said, even though we don't want to pursue for B.Ed, but we are very keen for diet, but now we are trying to go for B.Ed. That B.Ed also another difficulty problem, they are not getting admission. So we understand, sir, the problem of our student longing to become a teacher and their interest has been restricted because they do not get admission in the diet that we have, in the 7 diet that we have. Sir, the government had made mandatory that to become a teacher or to apply for a teaching job, one has to complete DLED, and also not only DLED, but they have also to sit for the MTET. So this is the mandatory that has been put by the state government. Don't you think, sir, that it is our responsibility, it is the government responsibility also to create more infrastructures, to give the facility to the student, as we have made it mandatory to qualify to finish DLED to sit in the MTET exam? Don't you think that it is the responsibility of the government also to create more infrastructures, to provide these facilities to the student, to get themselves trained through this training center? I think it is the responsibility of the government, sir, to find a way out to solve this problem. Sir, I just want to justify my request that we need to increase the numbers of seats at Nong Stoin specifically, sir. Even though I said it is the need to increase to all the diet, but specifically I put here in this short duration discussion about Nong Stoin. Why? Sir, this Nong Stoin covering 3 districts, as I have said, 3 districts. You understand? Each block are getting, as of now, only 8 candidates who are eligible to go to this training center from each block. It is very less, sir. I want to justify another reason, sir. At Para, we have 100 intake capacity. And when I see, yes, another thing, at Tharlasken also 100 intake capacity. And then Soora also 100 intake capacity. The question I asked to myself, why not 100 to others diet? I see the staff, the teaching staff that is available as of now at Para, only 6 numbers are available. Yes, there are vacancy, which is shown on the answer given by Honorable Minister on that day, that there was a vacancy of 13 vacancy. At Nong Stoin, we have at present, according to the answer we got, there are 11 teaching staff at present. So my question is this, sir. If Para can manage with 6 teaching staff to teach 100 students as an intake capacity, why not Nong Stoin, who have now 11 teaching staff? Why not we increase to the minimum of 100 or even more than that? That is my justification, sir. So my request to the government, and I know we are very fortunate to have a very young and dynamic education minister. Sir, I think he will not delay this to pass an order that all the diet, especially those diet which have not covered by 100 intake capacity, should be increased immediately to 100 intake capacity. That is my request, sir. And I know it's doable. I know the department can do that. If there is a reason of not having, because we have seen this, the staff, teaching and non-teaching staff, according to the list that I compared, all the diet is almost the same numbers of staff that we have, especially if we consider the teaching staff and non-teaching staff. If we take the sanction posts that we have, all dayats, it seems like it's almost equal all dayat that we have. So there is no reason that we cannot increase to 100 intake capacity. Sir, and if we have the reason, if our government have the reason for the infrastructure, I think it will not be a big problem for our government to create an infrastructure for one additional room. And I think since we are very serious on this, because there was a great demand from the public, from the young students, sir, we as MLA of different districts, we are very much concerned of this. If it is so required for the infrastructure and if the government really face problem financially, I think, sir, we will be ready even from our own MLA scheme. If the department think fit to do that, to take some part of our MLA scheme to construct a temporary shed, so that we have the infrastructure which will be useful for the students, for the trainees in all these training centers. So my submission is very clear, sir. I want to see the action from the government that we increase all the diet. Like we have Nongpo also only 50 intake, Nongstoin only 50 intake, Tura also only 50 intake, Bakmara also only 50 intake. So all this 50-50, I request that the government can increase immediately to 100. My last submission, sir, the last but not the least, it's very, very important. At Maukerwat, since 2011-12, the government has brought hope to people to construct the bayat. That time we don't have the district, so we name it bayat. The construction has taken place, but after few months it has stopped and no more construction till today. It is very sad. We are trying, following up, and we are trying to dig out the reason why this construction could not complete for so many years, which has been for almost 12 years. And I feel now there is no point of digging again and again why this construction could not complete for so many years. I want to bring a suggestion to our very own government, sir. Let us stop digging, find fault of all this. But I think we need to forget and scrap this and bring a new proposal, and that is to build a dayat at Maukerwat, the Southwest Kasil district, sir. Instead of bayat that has been proposed before. Since we have got a new district now, we deserve to get a dayat. So I request, sir, that each and every district, it is very, very important to have dayat in each and every district. And I humbly request the government, especially to those districts that has been started in the name of bayat before. It is very, very important to complete now and to do at the standard of dayat. And it will be very, very good if we get 100 student intake in each of these newly created dayat. It will be very, very helpful to our young students who are aspiring to become a good teachers for the community, sir. With this few words, I conclude my submission, sir. Thank you.